doodle, thinky doodle. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thinky doodle, thinky doodle. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, so you ready to move some crypto around, huh?
Yeah. Always fun, right? But, gotta be careful.
Oh, for sure. Especially with all the talk about different networks and things. Today's deep dive, we're looking at moving USDT.
USDT, yep. Specifically between a SafePal wallet and a Binance account.
From what I've seen, it can be kind of tricky if you don't know what you're doing.
Absolutely. It's one of those things that seems simple on the surface, but
Yeah, there are definitely some things to watch out for.
one wrong move and poof, your funds could be gone.
Yikes. Not good. So we found this YouTube video breaking down the whole process, step by step.
Nice. So we can walk through it together.
Exactly. First things first, we need to log into Binance.
Okay, so that's pretty straightforward, I think,
Yeah.
assuming you have an account already. If not, that's step one.
Right. And once you're logged in, you got to grab your USDT deposit address.
Right, and that's in the wallet section, right? Find USDT, click deposit.
Yep. But, and here's where it starts to get a little interesting, Binance supports a bunch of different networks for USDT.
Yeah, that can be confusing. ERC20, TRC20, I've seen D20. It's like, which one?
I know, right? So before we go any further, can you maybe explain what these networks even are? Like, why does it matter which one I choose?
So imagine like highways, right? They all get you to the same place eventually, but some are faster, some have tolls, some are more congested.
Okay, I kind of see where you're going with this.
So ERC20, that's like the classic highway, been around forever. Ethereum built it.
Makes sense. Ethereum's like the OG.
Exactly. Now, TRC20, that's part of the Tron network. It's known for speed and low transaction fees.
Oh, so like the express lane.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to make sure you're taking the same highway on both ends. Your USDT and SafePal and your Binance deposit address. They got to match.
So if I'm sending USDT over the TRC20 network,
Your Binance deposit address has to be set up for TRC20 too. Otherwise, it's like sending a letter to the wrong zip code. It might get lost. It might end up somewhere completely different.
and those are funds I'm never seeing again.
You got it. So the video uses TRC20 as an example. Let's stick with that for now. We've got our deposit address from Binance. We made sure it's TRC20. Now we open up SafePal.
Okay, so I see my USDT balance ready to go. What next?
Hit that send button, then paste in that Binance deposit address we got earlier. But before you do anything else,
Double, triple check it.
exactly, one wrong digit, and boom, those funds are going on a one-way trip.
So I've pasted the address, I've checked it 10 times, TRC20 is still selected, I enter the amount I want to send, and hit authorize.
Deep breath. Now SafePal takes over, starts the transfer. It's like sending a package. It's on its way, but it's going to take a few minutes, sometimes longer, depending on how busy the TRC20 network is. Kind of like traffic,
Right, so I could just sit back and wait, or is there a way to track the transaction?
You can track it. That's where blockchain explorers come in. The video mentions those.
Yeah, Blockchain Explorer. Sounds a bit sci-fi, doesn't it?
Right. Basically, it's a public ledger, but for crypto. It records every transaction on a given blockchain. So for TRC20, you'd use a Tron blockchain explorer. You plug in your transaction ID and you can see exactly where your USDT is every step of the way.
So it's like a tracking number, but for crypto.
Exactly. Super helpful if you're ever worried about a transaction or just, curious about how things work behind the scenes.
Cool, I'll have to check that out. So assuming everything goes smoothly, my USDT should eventually land in my Binance account. How long does that usually take?
It varies, it could be minutes, could be an hour or so. If you don't see it right away, don't freak out. Just check your deposit history in Binance, make sure it's all good.
Good to know. Speaking of things that are good to know, the video also mentioned seed phrases. Why are those so important?
Your seed phrase. Think of that as the master key to your entire SafePal wallet. You only use it to recover your wallet, like if you lose your phone or something.
Got it. So definitely not for transferring funds.
Definitely not. Never share that with anyone. It's like giving them access to your WIC account. Keep it safe, write it down, store it somewhere secure.
Got it. Seed phrase, locked away. So that's pretty much the whole process, right? From picking the right network to initiating the transfer to tracking it all.
Yep, that's it. Seems kind of complicated, but once you do it a few times, it becomes second nature.
And it's so important to understand these steps, right? Avoid those nasty surprises.
For sure. Now that you know the process, what are you thinking? What might make you choose one network over another in the future?
Well, I mean, speed is definitely a factor.
Right. And cost, too. Those transaction fees can add up.
It's almost like choosing how to ship a package, right?
Yeah,
You have different options with different speeds and costs.
totally. And then there are things like the environmental impact of each blockchain. Some are much more energy efficient than others.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, lots to consider. The crypto world is full of these little details that can make a big difference.
Well, on that note, I think that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for walking me through it all. I feel much more confident about moving my USDT around now.
Glad to hear it. Always happy to help navigate the crypto world. Stay tuned. We'll have plenty more deep dives coming your way.
So until next time, keep on learning, keep on exploring, and remember that seed phrase, keep it safe.
Absolutely. Safe travels on the crypto highways.
Doodle, dinky doodle. Yeah.